First of all, don't just plan for death. Plan also for life. You need financial and medical powers of attorney. My sons got those when they turned 18, because as a legal adult, you need to name someone who can make decisions for you if you can't make them yourself, financially or medically. Second thing I'd tell them to think about is to consider using a revocable trust as a will substitute, so their assets wouldn't have to go through probate at the time that they pass away. And the third thing I'd tell them is to pull together their team during their lifetime. Their attorney, their accountant, their long-term care consultant. What are their plans for as they age? What might they like to have in place? I guess if I had to take that down to its basics, I would say never plan in a crisis. And there's always a crisis. Yes, when they first come to my office, they always say, I'm here because I need a will. They're coming in to plan for the disposition of their assets. Whereas what I tell them is we have to kind of back up and start with the documents that they need while they're still alive. The financial power of attorney and the medical power of attorney. And with the financial power of attorney, it doesn't necessarily even have to be activated just when they're incompetent. It could be while they're alive, but they're just unable to attend to a particular financial matter that they need to attend to. You're not necessarily going to be working with the attorney with whom you golf. You need to find someone who really concentrates in this area, because you don't even know what you don't know. And you need someone who can guide you through the process and address all the issues that need to be addressed. And what I would recommend is you may want to go to the website actec.org. Those attorneys listed there have been selected by their peers as knowing what they're doing. Speak with your financial advisor, with your accountant. See the name or names that come up in those contexts. And if it feels more comfortable for you, you can speak with them, perhaps on the phone, see what their approach would be, see how they base their fee and cost structure, and then rely on that person to guide you through the process. And a good estate planning attorney will want to work with the allied professionals, your accountant, your financial advisor, your charitable advisor, your long-term care consultant. Because when you work as a team, the results are always better than if you worked with those individuals individually. I said earlier you never want to plan in a crisis, but if I had to be even more specific, I would say you never want to move in a crisis. When you work within a crisis, the decisions are never as measured and good, and opportunities get more limited as you work within a crisis. Second thing I would say is it's not a long, drawn-out, dreary process. I talk with clients about the fact that they're passing on their legacy. They're not just drafting a will or a trust. It should be a celebration of their life in some ways, that they've worked hard, built something that they can now pass on to a family that they've established.